Hello and Assalamu alaikum. My name is Sarah and you are watching Silog. Today's video is about our visit to the Victoria Peak, which is a hill on the western half of the main Hong Kong island. It is the highest hill on Hong Kong island with an elevation of more than 1800 feet and 31st in the whole Hong Kong Special Administrative Region. Locally, the Victoria Peak is referred to as the Peak. It is a major tourist attraction with approximately 7 million visitors every year. It offers a great panoramic view of the Hong Kong Island and Victoria Harbour. My first visit to the Victoria Peak was quite a memorable experience. During my first week in Hong Kong, I enrolled for a university-organized activity named Peak Walk. I thought maybe they will take us to some hill peak and we will spend some time there sightseeing. And I was interested so that I could interact with other students. Little did I know that it is actually a more than 2 hours hike to the peak, and I was literally miserable and I made other group members miserable too. When every 35 seconds I kept asking them, "Are we there yet? Is this the peak?" But this time we decided to take the Peak Tram, which is an angular railway system to take tourists from ground to the peak. To take the Peak Tram, we crossed the Hong Kong Park. And this park also houses the Museum of TV as well, which is a nice place to visit for an arts lover. Hong Kong Park seemed to be a really nice place to sit and relax. Let's see. For the wrong orientation of my mobile, I apologize. You can watch on the full screen on portrait mode in your phones for the best experience. After walking through the park, we got to the ground terminus. You can easily pay via Octopus card here. Board, and while waiting here, you can enjoy the short video documentary about the peak on screens outside the tram window. The Peak Tram, which started over 130 years ago, is the world's oldest and most famous angular railway, which rises to about 1300 feet above the sea level. Well, honestly, soon after starting the ride, we found ourselves hanging at 30-degree angle. And we are at the Peak Terminus, which is inside the Peak Tower. At the entrance, there are ads about the attractions at the peak. And as if that wasn't enough, there was a whole market full of amazing stuff. Oh, and there were little keyrings of fake foods and drink. I think Not many people would have gotten out of there without spending some money. But we did it! Yoo-hoo! And there it was, the Madame Tussauds Museum. We discussed for about 20 minutes whether we should go in or not, and we got to the point that we were never gonna come back to go to the museum especially. And at the same time, we read that for students, they have an offer of buy two get one free tickets. Now our heels were completely into it. So here I'm sharing some sections of the museum that I liked the most. So let's go. Hollywood. The museum played songs according to each section, and some of them were interactive. Like you just saw, you walk in there and you hear an applause. Going down, going down. There's more. And more. And we are there. Still Hollywood and fashion. Next, the political one. The tall presidents. I stood there and I was literally half their size. I don't know what this represents, but it was cool and I liked it. Upcoming, you hear the sound, people. Bollywood is the next. But the next section is the one that I loved the most, the Kung Fu section. And here's the next. I'm not much into Korean dramas, but this is for K-pop fans. Next up is the support section. And here is the selfie area. And there was also this small cafe if you want some coffee, tea or ice cream. It was closed though. But this was really nice, another favorite of mine. And the museum ends. We are out of the museum and into the Peak. Here's the directory of the famous thing to do at the Peak. And instead of paying money to go to the Sky Terrace, we went to this terrace for free. And I want to tell you, the view of Hong Kong skyline from here is truly amazing. Just outside that terrace store, there was a 3D museum and we decided to go there later, but when we came back, the waiting line was even longer. We went in there, we took photos, and at the end they told us that it would be $200 per photo, and we refused to take it. Yeah, we did. My friends needed something to drink and I got busy shooting more of the fake food. Let's see what we got here. That's right, it's waffles. Stepping outside the Peak Tower, there is now a new mall right opposite to it, but we didn't go there. Instead, we walked here to get more of the view. Oh, and also there is an Indian restaurant on the Peak now, but we didn't go there either, so there is nothing I can say about it. We just went past it and walked to the bus terminal down the road. From there, we found a bus to Central. Normally, you would be lucky to find a place in the bus even after 30 minutes of waiting, but given the current situation, we got in really quick. Next, we took a train and headed home. That's it for today's video. Let me know what you think about it in the comments. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, take care.